What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk, and happy Easter, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good Easter. If you can see your family, hopefully everybody got their vaccination so that they can see each other and hang out with each other, whatever. I'm going to go see my family. The important people got their vaccination, so there we go. I'm not even eligible to get one. I don't know. Construction people are like, the bottom of the barrel, apparently. But anyway, today we are talking about Sam Ehlinger, quarterback from the University of Texas Longhorns. And he is coming out this year. He's been in college football quite some time. I was not a fan of him at all coming into this draft because I am a University of Maryland fan, and he lost to them twice. So I was not very impressed if you lose to Maryland twice, because I am a fan of Maryland, but I know that we're not extremely good, especially after what happened with DJ Durkin. That's a whole other story. But let's take a look here. 2,566 yards, 26 touchdowns, 5 interceptions this year. That's not bad. I can't lie, that is not bad. 26 touchdowns to 5 interceptions is a pretty good ratio for Mr. Sam Ehlinger. Let's take a look at his game log here. And he's had some games, right, where it's like 5 touchdowns against Texas Tech, 4 touchdowns against TCU. He also has ran a bunch of touchdowns, 4 rushing TDs against Oklahoma. So when watching his tape, I was not impressed, even after watching it. I gave it a fair shake. I went in there with a clear head, clear eyes, and say, hey, I'm going to grade this dude. I'm going to take a look at him, and I'm going to see what he actually can bring. And what I saw is a dude that is extremely, extremely inconsistent throwing the football. He will have a throw that looked nice downfield, hit a post to an open dude, or even he can even fit it into some windows sometimes. Like against TCU, he had some nice throws where it was over top of the DB's shoulder, right into the breadbasket, and he'll have some of those throws that are like, man, that was nice. But then he'll have like 2 to every one, or maybe 3 to every one, where you're just like, who are you throwing to? Was that really meant for that dude, or he overthrow, underthrow, left, right? He is extremely inconsistent throwing the football. And then I watched his pro day, and that ball did not come out crisp. It was a fluttering duck through the air. It was not a tight spiral. And it's like, okay, so there's something going on. I don't know if he has small hands. I didn't look at that part. Or what? If is he not able to, or is he a bad technique throwing the football as far as it coming off his hands? I don't know. But what I can tell you is it didn't look pretty coming out of his hands. It was very, very inconsistent, and I was not impressed with that. Who he reminds me of, and it's not the off-the-field stuff. I don't know. I actually didn't look into Sam's off the field. I have no clue. For all intents and purposes, this guy is a All-American dude off the field. Great dude, great, whatever. Typical Texas boy, right? I have no clue about him off the field. But who he reminds me of on the field is a little bit worse, Johnny Football. Good old Johnny Manziel, who did not translate to the next level whatsoever. Obviously, he also had his off-the-field issues that got him out of the league even earlier, but he wasn't even good when he played for the Browns. And there was a lot of things like that where Johnny Football was a dude that used his legs a ton. Sam Ehlinger uses legs a ton, but they're not overly fast. Sam Ehlinger ran a 4.8 40-yard dash. So they're not overly fast. They're not great quickness. And they just got it done at the college football level, right? Another guy that's like this, he's not as quite as big as this dude, but another guy that's similar is Tim Tebow. Another guy that it's like, he can make some throws that like impress you kind of, right? They're like, oh, that was a nice throw if you just saw that in a vacuum. But when you look at them overall, these guys are not quarterbacks at the next level. These guys are college quarterbacks that can do really well at the college level, win some games, even potentially win a national championship like Tim Tebow did. So there's definitely talent here at the college level that I do not see this translating to the next level whatsoever. I am not a big fan of Sam Ehlinger at all. I would not be pleased whatsoever if the Skins drafted him, and I don't think they will. I don't think they're even looking there, and I don't know if this guy will get drafted. We'll see if somebody takes a flyer on him really late, but this quarterback class is so deep. He may not even get drafted, which is pretty crazy to look at somebody that's 2,500 yards, 26 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. A ton of rushing, 8 rushing touchdowns, 377 yards on the ground. The stats say that he should be drafted in a sense, but the tape, in my opinion, just does not fit the mold. I put him way down on my list. I don't know if there's another quarterback that I can think of off the top of my head. Maybe I would take him over Ian Mond. Not a big Mond fan, But no, sorry, not Ian Mond. Ian Book. Excuse me. I combined the names. I would take Kellen Mond over Sam Ehlinger. I would not take Ian Book over Sam Ehlinger. Those two guys are way down my list, but I don't imagine, as far as talent on the field, anybody. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's quarterbacks way down the list. But as far as like the ones that you've heard of, this guy's way down on the list, if not the very bottom. So not good on Sam Ehlinger. But you guys let me know what you guys think of Sam down below. I know Chris is not going to like me for this. He's going to say, it's just your opinion, bro. But it's all right. But hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Also, in the description below, there is a Discord link. Come on and talk some football with us. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. Sam Ehlinger, no good from me. Do not draft him. And until next time, see ya!